Green Bay Packers fans, we have some massive news coming out of free agency. The Packers have gone all in with two big signings, but the numbers? Well, they've got the NFL world buzzing. All right, let's talk money, because the Packers just made some eye-popping deals. First up, cornerback Nate Hobbs. Analysts projected a modest one-year deal worth around $4 million. But the Packers? They threw down a four-year, $48 million contract with $16 million guaranteed. That's a huge leap. Then there's offensive lineman Aaron Banks. The former 49er was projected at around $65 million over 4 years. Instead, Green Bay handed him a four-year, $77 million contract. That's $19.25 million a year. And reportedly, he'll see $63 million in just the first 3 seasons. Look, we know the salary cap is rising, but these deals, they're on another level. Especially for players with solid but not exactly elite resumes. Let's break it down. Hobbs, a former 5th-round pick, has played in 51 games with the Raiders, starting 38. His 3 career interceptions don't exactly scream lockdown corner. And his injury history? He's missed 16 games over the last 3 seasons. That's a red flag. And Banks? He's a solid blocker, but not dominant. He allowed 3 sacks in the last 3 seasons, which sounds great, but here's the problem. 96 pressures and 19 penalties over that same span. That's not elite-level play. Now, let's put this into perspective. Banks just got a deal making him the 6th highest-paid guard in the NFL. Compare that to former Packers guard John Runyan, who they let walk. Runyan allowed more sacks, sure, but significantly fewer pressures and penalties. Yet, Green Bay decided Runyan was too expensive. Make it make sense. Runyan versus Banks comparison. Sacks, pressures, penalties. Now, before we sound the alarm, let's remember, Packers GM Brian Gutekunst has a pretty strong track record when it comes to free agency. Just look at Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith, Adrian Amos, Billy Turner back in 2019. And then last year, Xavier McKinney and Josh Jacobs were home run signings, past Packers big signings, 2019 and 2024 free agency success. But here's the difference. Those guys were proven stars. This year, not so much. Even Goody himself admitted this free agency class wasn't as strong. Teams had money to burn, and players cashed in. So, did the Packers overpay because they had no choice? Or do they see something in Hobbs and Banks that the rest of the league doesn't? Quote from Gutekunst: "Every free agency class is a little different. This one doesn't seem as strong." So, Packers fans, what do you think? Are these signings smart investments or big overpays? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest Packers updates. Go Pack Go!